Hello. Hope everybody's doing well today. Um, uh, yeah, Ace Attorney. I'm getting a course of these intros. I should really figure something else for that. Alrighty. Oh, did my thing finally go off? Alrighty. Defendant lobby number 3. Nick. Yeah. Throw the badge at them. Yeah. How's it going, Saint? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Really? I would never have pegged Maya and Francisca to be the same age. Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up. It's going, how about you? I'm doing alright. Just chilling with the girl I like on call, and had a cat sleep on me earlier, so... Well, I'm not entirely sure if he was truly asleep. He had his eyes closed and was purring like mad. Is that an RT game reference, Rose? Are you just neutral, Saint, or is something up? Because you're more than welcome to talk about it here if you want. Didn't intend for it to be one? Alright. She's also grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me and, well... I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning. Two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. It's fairly depressing. Something is up is fairly depressing, so I'd rather not talk about and enjoy the stream instead. No worries, my dude. No worries. If you need ever to talk, my DMs are always open. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Phew, thank goodness. Nick? This way Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? First time still recovering, but that's just how it be. Well, I mean, recovery is always on different speeds for different people, different situations. Sometimes people can recover within 2 minutes. Some people can recover within several years. Some people don't recover at all. That's just fine. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. How's your stream? Court is now in session with the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. 0 fucks. Glad to see you in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Now then, a very... Bach and Gulls, how's it going, Gumbo? Covering Karma's reputation again? Plan on it. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. Ellie, what the fuck are you eating? Did you just eat your own fur? And he runs off. As soon as I asked him, he airplane-eared and just ran up the stairs. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. The defendant could have left the channeling chamber. Correct? Yes. And his key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said it wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that my Faye, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that this is when she dropped the key, this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? You ever go to defeat the cats of four planets while you're downstairs, like get a drink and you do none of them? Yeah, sometimes. Plan for 5, do for 1. I do that quite often. The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Faye, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Faye, and I'm a spirit medium, in a matter of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a matter of speaking? Good so nothing, world's youngest dementia patient. Yeah, no, not yet. That would go to me. No, I'm joking. Elohim. You fuzzy nerd, what are you doing? I don't think anyone really cares. Now that after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is... Yes, that is. Ugh. You be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have? Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Faye, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, order, order. I'm pretty good at removing someone's spirit from their body. It's called murder. Yeah. Miss Fay, please testify to the court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think just someone upped the ante on this trial. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrust me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. That's a load of bullshit. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct the falsities when they arise. That's right, she is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I should make it a point to take a stab at me. Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt's a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard to find a crack in her testimony. Alright, so press everything. Got it. After I gun starts, she broke open. Press. Just now you said those two. Who were those two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lawdy's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention she looked awful. I feel so bad for Lawdy. I like Lawdy. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I've already sent the repair bell to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fay? I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Was it really necessary to have two people do something as so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that was a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't it? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply do not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and camera woman that may be in danger. Is what I thought to myself. Well, it was very noble of you, Miss Fay. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her. And a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? No, no murdering. No murder. It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? So you're covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what had happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I shame to admit such a thing, but however, yes. Because he's been eating rocks? Hell yeah. While Phoenix Wright's eating rocks, Gumbo's eating... I couldn't think of a food that started with OCK, or that ended in OCK, that wasn't Cox. Damn it. Joke is ruined. But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. Thanks, Gumbo. Appreciate it. There's no way she could escape from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What happened with this picture? Remember at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Ach. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't she have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, with a great trick, she hit me in the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed on the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps? And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness elaborate on that point for us. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great, now what? Question, I guess? So while you're unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? I mean she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this is going to come back and bite us in the butt. Let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendants go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, yes. That was actually what... Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She wanted to speak with somebody? Who was it? Prosecution calls Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in a side room at the time. I think you can see where this is headed. Witness, name and occupation. Oh, thank you for that, hydrate. Okay, so my name is Eeny Meeny. I'm gonna try my best not to say like. I'm researching parapsychology and stuff at the university. Oh, this is parapsychology. Let's see, it's like... Ah, fuck. It's like most people call it occult stuff. Even though that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Meeny. If after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine. For my sake. The channeling started. I was sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room. Really suddenly. It was totally my sister. I hadn't seen her in so long. I was happy. In a sad way. This is so hard to read. My sister, she told me something totally terrible. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying that the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that was the spirit of the witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She is a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is a witness. Yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Do I really have to? Of course. Miss Meany, please. My sister. This is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered. By that person. Any sounds high? Yeah, but yeah. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair. Isn't it? Eenie? She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe the spirit would go as far to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? So why is the medium being punished for the actions of a ghost? Because it's still the medium's corporeal body. It'd be like if I grabbed your wrist, Gumbo, slapped a knife into it, and then while holding your wrist, motion to stab somebody. I may have been in control, but you still had it in your hand that you stabbed somebody. It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even those most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe that our cross-examiner will reveal the truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts more foolishly foolish drivel. I wonder if he'll make it this more entertaining than the last. Channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? That's right. I think there were sesame seeds in the lunch they served that day. I had this premonition that it was totally going to be a seedy day. Yes, indeed. I see. Is Eenie the parrot? No, that's Francisca. I fucking right-clicked again. You were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Do you know the time? A little before 11 a.m.? Something like that. 11 a.m.? Yeah. My stomach is totally ready for food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time is it now. I'm asking what time when that someone came into your room. Oh, so that's what you meant. Should have been more clear about it. Okay. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. It's really... That's it, why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So what was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. It was totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? I don't know. I mean, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Secondly, I'm an only child. But more than that, she managed to mash up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests. Well, it was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Mimi Miney? I hadn't seen her in so long, I was happy in a sad way. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah. I mean, it was my sister. Yeah, but wouldn't most people here react with surprise at seeing a dead loved one again? But maybe if I was someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I know all about the crane channeling technique. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, what she said. Should I drop this on a questioning? No, I'm going to question further. Always question further. So I really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter. No. There wasn't any reason to think it was strange. But, ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection, could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright? This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? It is very important. It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've glad bluff for now and seem like make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, Mr. Wright. This meeting, please amend your testimony. Okay. I'm totally cool with that. I wasn't scared at all, and her costume looked totally normal. Oh! That was a very well-spun line, Miss Eni. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Meany, may I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of your sister you met. I think even you'd be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Meany. Why'd you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you're really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. When she does that, her hat looks like mozzarella. Like a fresh mozzarella. Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie? I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. Card nerd. what was... Is that what what that guy, like the cheesemaker guy called his, like, followers? Do the jury in this game even do anything besides make collective gasps? There is no jury in this. I actually did a little bit of research on that just out of curiosity. Jury doesn't exist until the 4th game. What are you stamming about, Your Honor? Give me a second here. Well, that witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people will do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Side room was kind of dark, you know. The costume is purple, right? The blood totally blended in right in. And I persuaded my sister it wasn't the right to do something like that. And then I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes. Now I see. And if you give us a clear reason why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? No. Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. So I'm just checking some quickly. Saturday was kind of dark, you know? It's the middle of the day, though. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. That's right. Excuse me, how is my statement any more subjective this 90s? You're such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Okay. Can't breathe, let me out of here. Costume is purple, right? The blood totally blended in. I feel like this one might be a trip up because of the white outfit in the picture. What dumbass made up her story? How do you forget a murder being covered in blood right in front? No idea. You didn't see the blood? Yeah. But she must have had the gun with her as well at that time as well. That's, Are you gonna tell me next that she didn't notice the gun either? I totally didn't. All I was looking at was her face. Continue. And I persuaded my sister wasn't something right to do like that. Or something... Oh, fuck. You know what? I'm gonna reread that. She's either high or dumb or both. She's a ditz, basically. And I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do And I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. So there's... the amount of likes she says just kind of fucks me up. And what was your sister, Miss Me Mighty, like at the time? Oh, she was totally flipped out, because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think she knew. She said she did something really bad. And she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Miss Mamie Spear really say all that to you? Yeah. And I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? I guess so. I guess maybe taking her revenge on Dr. Gray made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix, right? The sooner the better. Oh my. She says with her whip at the ready. And Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Ask you one more thing, Miss May. Sure. I am the spirit of exposition. I should tell you the whole story in excruciating detail. 3,000 pages of the novel. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? When do you mean? When you... were going to the crime scene. I'm talking when you were going to the challenge chamber, of course. No, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something. I totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clear to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something out on the way to the challenge chamber is all that's important? Actually, I really have no idea. Then don't say it like you know what you're talking about. This is supposed to visit in the most extravagant waste of time that I've ever seen. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do something. Might be slightly dark. Damn it. He was like sniffing right up against the camera. When you arrived at the crime scene. I'm talking when you arrived at the channeling chamber, of course. No, nothing strange. What should I do? I know you can remember something. I totally can't. I worry about too much faith in E's ability to do anything with that brain. When you were inside room. No, nothing's strange. What should I do? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I totally can't. Just give up already. Okay, so there's something weird with the... It is very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Meany, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. I don't get why, but okay. I didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Oh. I'm gonna press just in case, but I think I know what it is. Try to remember that time. Oh, I remember. I totally didn't see anyone on the way. Please include a testimony about your testimony. Okay. You say that she didn't see anyone on the way to the challenge chamber. However, that isn't possible. What do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting, you have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Yep. Means anyone walking through the area would have seen her. So Miss Meany, what did you have to say to that? Nah. As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous. It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. What sort of foolish? There is no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot, what is that going to prove? You know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it, that's why. She broke the urn. Yeah. Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? The urn was broken around the time the channeling started. Ah. And Pearl was the only one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of Winding Way. What? Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the Winding Way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I would have to declare you legally blind. You're blind as fuck, bitch! I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? Where you really at the time? Where you were? I cannot speak. Where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says during the actual murder she was asleep in the side room. And I say it's not possible. Because there's clearly a contradiction. A contradiction? Where's the contradiction? Help me, Mia. I may have overreached this one. There's really a contradiction somewhere. Don't worry, you're on the right path, Phoenix. Might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So just once, do you want me to help you out? No, I think I can do it. Well, it might be hard for me to see. But I can't just accept her help without thinking through myself first. Ah, that's the spirit. Give it another try. She's so motherly. Mr. Wright, what is your answer? The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. There's clearly a contradiction. It's in the evidence? The answer is in the court record. What? Planning to throw out another irrelevant piece of evidence? Very well, the court will see this evidence. Wait. Mia, I don't know what you plan on showing to the court. But I can guarantee you the answer is not there. Just, oh, fuck's sake. Just this once I'll lend you a hand. I was gonna show the picture of the sister and say, oh yeah, it's not actually your sister, it's her. Bitch. Now rethink your answer. Alright. Mr. Wright, what is your answer? In her testimony just now. Earlier in testimony made the following statement. And Miss Morgan was the only one in the challenge chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So? What does that have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how do you know that fact? How? I could say that Miss Fay was the only person in the challenge chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the challenge chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Sorry. Look at the Manor Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Don't ask a question enough for baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Meenie. Now is the time to prove it. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Why did they let her bring a whip into the courtroom? Wouldn't you let someone in if they threatened you with a whip? Do you know how much a whip hurts? That shit is damaging. Even with clothes. And with how often and how frequently she uses, then. The judge is into some kinky shit, that's why. Exactly. Miss Meenie was here, of course. But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Meenie was at the scene of the crime. Order, order, order. That's why that is... Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where was I hiding? You would have been in plain sight, wouldn't you? It's hiding here. Ow. If you're gonna tell a joke, at least make one I'll laugh at. Ha, go home, boy, and look what up hiding means. Oh, she's gotten sassy. Fine, then well. I'll even use the big boys dictionary. Phoenix, you can't lose your cool, I guess, and grow up. Eh? Oh, sorry, Chief. She was hiding inside the victim. Oh my! You still haven't learned your lesson, have you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where was I hiding? Here, of course. Behind the folding screen? Ah, don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hiding out behind the folding screen. See, you stupid jerk? She's making cheese! Quit being so quick to pin it on me, Slimeball. Oh, she's gone vicious. Now, Miss Meanie. One so young as you should be saying, "Shut it, Gramps," as if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. That's the problem. It's not cloth. It's cheese. Do you see the stretch on that cheese? Miss Meanie. How are you able to hide yourself at the crime scene? It was very simple. You were hiding inside this box. That tiny little box. No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lawdy disproved when you were disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. That clothing box is in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right, I was sleeping there, so I should know. My clothing box was in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright? Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Yes, I can with some evidence. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was there at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This... what on earth? Oof. I don't have time for you to sit there in surprise. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. A hole at about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. Yet at a hole at the same height. That's right, I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. Why did she have a whip? Because either the judge is into some kinky shit, or the guards are absolutely afraid of somebody with a whip. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Order. So, that Mr. Phoenix, right? What about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie? Yes. That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Meenie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey. She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray, and then pin the blame on my client. No. Stop. You can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix, right? Then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Correct. So she is the parrot. So it really isn't possible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Now I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Oh, wait. Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? You can't be serious. Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice. This gun. This person. If it wasn't from someone from Crane Village, you wouldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't from someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have gotten that box to use. Morgan Fey. Isn't the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Screaming noises. I think this is what really happened. The accomplice was me. Ah, shit. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. They forgot to poke air holes in the box. She died. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the loss of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... bang. The accomplice was Dr. Gray. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Maney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. And presented to be Maya Fey. Now, that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Morgan Fey chases out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here. Well, what is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind the murder. Ha. Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, you are still by chance evolving? What is this at this time? Wouldn't it be funny if Faye really was the culprit? Not really. Miss Von Karma. Surely. Of course it was me. Do you think with someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Give me a second. It's kind of dark in my room. I am going to go and turn on the lights. I have accidentally opened my mail. Oops. Yes, your father did it. Exactly. Alrighty. Yeah. And you know what? For free, I will give you guys something. Hi, Tiny Babu. Ah, boop. Hey, with posture check. Why is your leg all the way out here? Mr. Phoenix, right. Your argument has fallen in one very crucial area. And that is, if this witness is the real murderer, why did she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Eh, well, that's easy. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eeny Meeny want to kill Dr. Gray? What is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Motive? I don't have a motive. Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason why you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. Ho-hum, ho-hum. Is this a word search? I'm having a tough time finding the word motive. My breathing is becoming labored. My eyesight is failing me. Makes you not want to get old, doesn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? I was gonna say, didn't she? Yeah. Oh. I did the wrong one. Ha! Just as I thought. You bored me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? Just great now, even she's calling me by full name. I think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. I guess through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you wanted to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm going to explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have had waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was Dr. Gray. It was a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? Oh, sorry. She's back to her airho persona. Persona? Like the hit game town... No, I'm joking. My body just had a nap without my consent? Whack? It's called either a food coma or just passing out, my dude. Are you okay, Sphinx? Oh, so hello, Sphinx. Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory. The end. What, did I just lose this? Just a bit sleepy? Okay. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? What Miss Meany has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated. She has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tisk tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should really learn your place. Egg. What happened? I thought I heard it for sure. See? Like, it's just as I told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. If you can punch the prosecution, you can win the case. Actually, that'd be really interesting to see, like a Ace Attorney fighting game where, like, all characters can do things. It's almost like the the small guy in the Goldfinger N64 games. If you play Mia, you can't shoot her because she's a ghost. Phoenix chooses violence the arc. Ass-kicking attorney. Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie-Meenie. Hold it. Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright. Can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. The reason why she had to kill Dr. Gray. It's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. I'll have appreciation time, little golden baby. Hell yeah. As he washes himself. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Let's do this. Leroy Judge. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim this way? Can you prove the reason? Can I really do this? I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. Do ghosts have mind-reading powers? I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Eek! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Eek! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I'll knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec here. To be continued. Hold on, can I do it the right? I did it right. And then Miss Von Karma did her father proud and shot Phoenix right in front of the judge. No. It'd probably be strangling with a whip, more likely. When do we get an opponent that just doesn't give you anything? I need one more minute. No, lol. Not sure. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way you could have killed Dr. Gray by yourself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Heck! Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you. I'll let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Huh. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match towards the conclusion. Yes and no, Rose. I think it's more that he just buried his own hatchet, you know? Phoenix killed Edgeworth's dad all along. It was... Phoenix? Like the bird? Like the parrot? Oh, I forgot to add a Yowza emote. Fuck, and I even worked on it today. Oh well. Wonder how Von Karn was doing in prison? Probably executed. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. And then I'll kick your ass. Spix, you really do enjoy that, Wait, how did you watch that one? Final Watches and Horrors, Cyborg Ronick McDonald. Breaks it down. Yeah, you did that right. Why did that not appear as an emote? Oh, because in my... Okay, if you look at the text above my head, it doesn't appear as an emote. I gotta check that out later. Actually, no, I'll do that right now while I'm thinking about it, so I'm not... what was it? Streamlabs. All widgets. Okay, so stare works. Where's chat box? You know what? Let me refresh the thing, see if that works. Alerts, event bar, chat box, chat. Alright, I've refreshed it. Can someone do the final watches and horror emote? I think there's comedy and there being 2 cars parked at my house. Yeah, I still have to run to the bus station to take a bus. Alright, awesome. That did work. Thank you. Sorry, I had to as well, now that I got that open finally. Corver now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Business Eeny Meeny had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Meeny Meeny and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that was a car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meany, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Well, I thought you wanted to ask about my motive. I don't see the point in bringing up the past. Ball stimulation? Good job, Gumbo. Miss Meany, if you please. Okay. I totally didn't think it'll do any good, but... That was last year, in May. Something really bad happened at my sister's clinic around then. And the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was totally pooped too, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. I woke up because of a jolt, and it was a sea of flames around me. I opened the door and got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all talk on tabloid shows, day after day last year. Yes, there was a talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Good. Those are merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Phoenix Wright decided at the time it was kick-ass and chew bubblegum and use all to gum. Okay. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove. The Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was May 2nd. Our accident was on the 24th. 2 accidents, back to back. Do you assume it's just coincidence? My sis was totally tired, so that's why, Something really bad happened. Okay. My right eye is giving me issues. Malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? I heard it was because the medicines got mixed up. That was the fault of your sister, maybe Miney? No way. Dr. Gray wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But it really wasn't my sis. On the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and was being investigated every day. It was a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then the car accident happened, huh? So why did you ask to switch places? Huh? What are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Ah, but like, I don't have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware that you didn't have your license, Miss Meany. Miss Meany, please amend your testimony. Okay, anyway. Fell asleep in the passenger seat. That's not the one I was expecting her to say. I was gonna say we couldn't switch places because I didn't have my license. I was gonna present the license, but I don't. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah. Jockers about children, yeah. So it's like 1 AM or so, I think. I had a paper due really soon. So I hadn't slept and was working like real hard. So because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. Remember kids, please don't drive tired. It's almost as bad as driving drunk. I woke up because of a jolt and there was a sea of flames around me. And your sister, what happened to her? I didn't see her. Their car was totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. And I had no clue what was going on. But what if she was Meanie this whole time? I opened the door and got away. Please tell us more about your escape in detail. I kept wanting to forget that time. So I don't remember things about the accident in detail anymore. Well, it's alright, no need to push yourself. I think I gave an interview after the accident. That'd probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. So I didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over driving for her. Oh, so it just added it to the end. Okay. I'm gonna press anyways, just in case. And that's why in the passenger seat? Yeah. I was at my college's research lab till really late. So my sis was giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix, yes? You can't do this, you're being too easy on her. Why don't I contradict crushing it? Miss Meanie, that was a lame lie just now. What do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is the photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Meanie? That's right. Yeah, I had a license, but I didn't get it until after the accidents. No, you had it. Yeah, at the time of the accident. Director caught you, or the guy pretending to be anyways. It said so. What, are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. No, I didn't get to read the rest of that. No one cares. When did you receive your driver's license? Last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What the? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Meanie did not have a driver's license. Ugh. Ow! Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm glad you get it, bud. Even if I had my license, I don't think my sis would have, let me drive. Yow. Don't just stand there yourself. Not you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Meanie, why do you think you would have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Meanie, if you please. How annoying. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. However, she isn't eating. At that time, I was really close to getting my license. My sister was a totally big fan of cars and really valued them. She had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." So that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. I guess, yeah. I see a bright red sports car, a bright red car for sports. Now, then the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I'm trying to think of which one I want to press. I'll press on this one, see what happens. She valued cars? How much would you say she valued your car? Oh, she flipped out at like a drop of rain. And she noticed that someone touched the car door with dirty hands. Well, that sounds like my mom and her car. In that case, why bother taking the car to the garage ever? Why'd you take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? You wouldn't want to get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I think that car's getting dirty is just another fact of life, but Guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Try asking us something of more significance, alright? What kind of car was it? Do I have to press on everything again? Or might be really close. They're one of those permit things, I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. What? Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So may I continue? Oh, okay. It was a new car? Don't buy new cars, they lose most of the value they go for a last test drive. Exactly. That's why I've always bought a used car. I'm always of the opinion to just like beat the ever-loving crap out of something until it stops working. For objects, not people. Gotta specify that. Don't buy cars, just move to a country that doesn't rely on cars to go literally anywhere. Man, I wish I lived on the Toronto Island that like was like bike only. There's an island just off the coast of Toronto that's completely banned cars. Save for like a couple of go-karts that's used for like emergencies and stuff. No, Gumbo. No. I'm amplifying the banger? Okay. Oh, it's already maxed. Okay. She had like just gotten it. It was from the UK. From the UK? Holy shit. It's First there was a Gumbo reference last stream, and now that there's a UK reference this stream. What the fuck? The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? It's a really special model. Should have waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love for cars will be the obvious next topic. Urinary kink. Huh? I really don't know anything about cars, but I feel like this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yeah? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about being a special import car? Yes. Well, I feel like cars that much then. That's not my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Meany, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was a totally special model from England. I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know that much to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick up for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It seemed there was no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel to the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? You, what do you know? That sleek shape, the part of the engine, the way it starts, the smooth handling, the well-filled manual transmission, the cool breeze, the AC. Oh, forgive me. The personality really changed at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Oh, so she was on the opposite side. Oh, so because it's on the... Oh, because it's on the UK side. Okay, so it crashed it basically into the median. Which, if a driver was going to collide with the median in North America, it would be on the driver's side. The driver would have died. However, because it's on the passenger side, the passenger would have died. Alright, now that song is over, I'm reducing the volume again. Wait, is my joke correct? Is it Mimi? I don't know. Miss Meanie. Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Meanie, you said that you escaped using the right side of the car. Britain saves the day. But if you were sitting there, that means you were in the driver's seat. Order in the court. Order the court. Order. 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 Ack! Mr. Phoenix Wright is just blabbering nonsense again. He said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That was what he said, yes. But that is where our story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix. Looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we can all connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Ian or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Wait, I'm confused. Eenie would have been the one driving. And the answer is Eenie Meanie, of course. Well, why would you say that? Miss Eenie just said so herself in testimony. She escaped with the car on the right side door. Which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow! I'm glad to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends time as foolishly. That time Miss Meanie just had not received her driver's license. That is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. Looks like you still don't see the real truth. Okay. The real truth? Think outside the box. Is that what we always say? Alright, one more time. I want to answer, blah, blah, blah. Maybe. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license. Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Meanie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name. This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Why is her hat cheese? Because she's an expert mozzarella maker. Mimi Money, that is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had a severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. For the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But me mighty, she died. In the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Eeny Meeny. Isn't that right, Mimi Miny? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eeny Miny. Imagine killing your younger sister to steal her dinner. I think it was accidental. I think what happened was that, you know, I'll let the game explain itself. I think I get it, but the one who died that night was Eeny Miny. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was born as Eeny. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miny from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure now you can see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What's the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wants to call the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of the nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miny. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miny was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the challenge been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Eeny. I mean, Miss Funk Karma. Eek! Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Oh. Now I'm sad. That's right, I'm admitted. My real name is Mimi Miny. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. I wanted to lie, but I didn't. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go as far as to throw yourself away to become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miny wanted her old self to disappear because of this. That's a malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miny. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miny had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister and even her own face. This is her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. Planned beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. You only hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo. Becoming Eeny has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Miny choose to go to a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. Mumbo jumbo. What does Minecraft Redstone have to do with it? What? What are you talking about, Kumbo? I can't name Franziska. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? You're a feat, that is. Yeah, ow, ah. Ow, 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 ow. And one more for good measure. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. Phoenix! Score is a fraud, a sham. Now then. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Yeah! Gumbo, you did not need to say that. I'll start right in front of the judge and the dude don't give a shit. Yeah, because the judge doesn't want to be whipped. That is all. This court is adjourned. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Oh, that's adorable. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis. And in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box... That was a box that you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Creepy, but okay. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if me and me didn't shoot Dr. Gray? Or hadn't shot Dr. Gray? We broke him because we heard a gunshot. I smelt your stinky ass! I think Mimi might have had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lawdy would have had witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had a plan down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I'll lose someone special to me. I'll thank you with hydrate. First my sister, now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miner with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. It's over, why don't we just let it be? It can't be that hard for murder. Stop getting framed by murder by actually committing murder, yeah. It's over, why we just don't let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped me with her plan was... Burley? I got something to make a punishment wheel with no convincing. But it's just exercising right now, so hopefully add some hot sauce later. What kind of punishment? And what, what happens when the punishment, to cause the punishment wheel to go off? A lot of push-ups, oh boy. 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Crane Village. And the person will be you, Maya. And? But if you weren't there, the main family's bloodline would disappear. And then what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah. Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls could become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. What? My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Korean, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out a murder. And cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Good. No, but replace potato chips with coffee, you can lose up to 90% of what little joy you have in life. I have... No, because chips are still good. Oh, no, I mean replace potato chips with coffee. But some people like coffee. New episode has been added. Nice. Fuck, I forgot. Da, 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 da. Thank you. Okay, there you go. Save progress? Yes, I will. And that is what I'm going to call it. Turnabout Big Top. Okay. You put crab ray, but only it's still comboed off. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Thanks for dropping that sauce fix. Let's figure out a raid. We have Multiple Wounds playing Phasmophobia. Then Lilac playing Splatoon 3. Bathwater Bro playing World of Warcraft. Avery Connors playing Phasmophobia. And Seomp the Kitsune playing Slime Rancher 2. By replacing video games with coffee, you can die of caffeine overdose. No, you'll just end up shitting your brains out. I'm sleepy? Yeah, I'm too. Anyhow. Sorry, excuse me. Who should we raid? And you'll sleep? Yeah, that for sure. Either that or you'll have like a mega level crash. Hey, you know what? Let's raid our homeboy. Or he'll have a heart attack. Probably that one. Anyhow, I hope everybody has a good rest of their day or night, depending on where you are. I know I say that, but I really hope you guys do have some good, like, rest. Then die. Thanks, TKJ. Alright, the raid message. We found the maid. We got him. I will never ever personally put on a mate suit. I don't ever think I with how I look like in real life, I don't think I'd ever put one on. Anyhow, uh take care guys and I hope to see you guys probably tomorrow. Piss.